In a bustling city filled with skyscrapers and the constant hum of ambition, billionaire Kai was known for his success and charm. He had built a thriving technology empire, and his life seemed to glitter with wealth and opportunity. But amid the luxury and accolades, his heart belonged to Lon, a kind-hearted and intelligent woman who had captured his attention from the moment they met. Their relationship flourished over 3 years, filled with shared dreams, laughter, and the warmth of companionship. However, one fateful day, Kai's world was turned upside down. A sudden economic downturn triggered a financial crisis that sent shockwaves through his company. Overnight, what had once been a flourishing empire began to crumble. As he faced mounting debts and uncertainty, Kai felt the weight of his world crashing down. Panic settled in his chest, and doubt began to gnaw at him. He found himself questioning not only his business decisions but also the strength of his relationships, particularly with Lon. In the depths of his despair, Kai made a fateful decision: he would test Lan's love and loyalty. He began to pull away, immersing himself in the challenges of his failing business while intentionally distancing himself from her. He convinced himself that if Lon truly loved him, she would prove it by standing by him during this tumultuous time. But as he pushed her away, he felt an unsettling sense of loneliness creeping in. Meanwhile, Lon noticed the change in Kai. She could see the stress etched on his face and the way he withdrew into himself. Determined to support him, she reached out, trying to understand what he was going through. "Kai, I'm here for you. Please let me help," she urged, her eyes filled with concern. But he merely brushed her off, insisting that he needed to handle things alone. Days turned into weeks, and the pressure on Kai intensified. As his financial troubles escalated, he found himself consumed by anxiety and fear of failure. Yet, instead of abandoning him, Lon grew more resolute. She began researching the business landscape, looking for ways to help him recover. Late at night, she would spend hours poring over financial reports and industry trends, searching for solutions that could ease his burden. One evening, Kai returned home to find Lon waiting for him. She had set up a small dinner, filled with his favorite dishes, and the ambience was warm despite the tension that hung in the air. As he sat down, he could feel her unwavering support radiating from her. "Kai, I believe in you. We can get through this together," she said, her voice steady and reassuring. Her words struck a chord within him. In that moment, Kai realized that he had underestimated Lan's strength and loyalty. He had thought that by pushing her away, he was testing her love, but instead, he had pushed away the very support he needed. Overwhelmed by guilt and gratitude, he finally opened up about his fears and the magnitude of the crisis he was facing. As they talked late into the night, Kai found solace in Lan's presence. She listened intently, offering insights and encouragement. Together, they brainstormed ideas, and for the first time in weeks, Kai felt a glimmer of hope. He realized that their love was not just about the good times, it was about facing challenges together, no matter how daunting. In the weeks that followed, Lon stood by Kai's side, becoming an integral part of the recovery process. She helped him navigate difficult decisions, connecting him with mentors and potential investors who could help stabilize the company. Their collaboration deepened their bond, transforming what had once been a romantic relationship into a powerful partnership. Through sleepless nights and endless meetings, Kai witnessed Lan's unwavering dedication. She never wavered, even when the situation seemed bleak. As they faced setbacks, she encouraged him to keep pushing forward, reminding him of the strength they had as a team. The crisis became a crucible that forged their love into something stronger than either had imagined. One evening, as they sat together in the office, exhausted but hopeful, Kai looked at Lon with newfound appreciation. "I never realized how strong you are," he confessed. "You've been my anchor through this storm." Lon smiled softly, her eyes sparkling with warmth. "And you've shown me that true love means standing together, no matter what." As the months rolled by, Kai's company began to recover, slowly but surely. The lessons learned during the crisis strengthened their relationship, and they emerged not just as partners in business, but as partners in life. The love that had initially brought them together had been tested, but instead of breaking them, it had solidified their bond. One evening, as they celebrated a significant milestone in the recovery of the business, Kai took Lan's hand in his. "I want to build our future together," he said earnestly. "You've shown me what true love is, and I can't imagine my life without you." With tears of joy in her eyes, Lan squeezed his hand, knowing they had weathered the storm together. In the end, the crisis that had threatened to tear them apart became the catalyst that brought them closer than ever. Kai and Lan had not only survived the tempest, but they had also discovered a love that was resilient and unwavering. As they looked toward the future, they did so with confidence, knowing that no matter what challenges lay ahead, they would face them together, stronger, wiser, and deeply in love. As the seasons changed and Kai's business continued to stabilize, the couple found themselves embracing a new chapter in their lives. With the lessons learned from the storm still fresh in their minds, they decided to focus on not only their personal growth but also on giving back to the community that had supported them during their hardest times. Inspired by Lan's unwavering strength and resilience, Kai proposed they establish a foundation aimed at helping aspiring entrepreneurs. They envisioned a program that would provide mentorship, resources, and financial support to those facing challenges similar to what they had endured. Lan's eyes lit up at the idea. It was a way for them to transform their struggles into a source of inspiration for others. Together, they began to outline their foundation's mission. They wanted to create a safe space for individuals to learn from experts, share their experiences, and access funding for their ventures. Kai leveraged his connections in the business world to gather support, while Lan took charge of crafting the foundation's programs and outreach strategies. As they worked tirelessly on the foundation, their bond deepened. Late nights filled with brainstorming sessions turned into moments of laughter and shared dreams. They found joy in the small victories, like securing their first partnership with a local university to develop a curriculum for budding entrepreneurs. Their dedication soon caught the attention of local media, and they were invited to speak at various events. Sharing their story of love and resilience resonated with many, inspiring individuals from all walks of life. The more they spoke, the more they realized how powerful their journey had been, not just for themselves, but for those who could learn from it. One evening, after a particularly successful event, Kai and Lan found themselves sitting on a park bench, watching the sunset. The sky was painted in hues of orange and pink, reflecting the warmth in their hearts. Kai turned to Lan, feeling a swell of gratitude. "I never imagined we'd be here, doing this together. You've changed my life in ways I can't express." Lan smiled softly, resting her head on his shoulder. "We've come so far, haven't we? From the challenges we faced to this beautiful foundation we're building. It's incredible to think about how our love has grown through it all." As they sat together, Kai felt a profound sense of purpose. He knew that their foundation was just the beginning. They discussed plans for workshops, networking events, and even a scholarship fund for young entrepreneurs. With each idea, they felt more empowered, united in their mission to uplift others. Months passed, and the foundation flourished. They held numerous events, bringing together mentors and ments to foster a sense of community. They celebrated success stories, shared struggles, and cultivated a network of support that echoed the love and resilience they had discovered in their own journey. One day, as they prepared for their annual gala, Lan approached Kai with a proposal that took him by surprise. "What if we used this event not just to raise funds, but to also announce our engagement?" she suggested, her eyes sparkling with excitement. Kai's heart raced at the thought. The idea felt perfect, a culmination of their love story and the journey they had shared. As the gala night arrived, the venue was beautifully decorated, filled with friends, mentors, and supporters of their foundation. The atmosphere buzzed with anticipation, laughter, and the promise of new beginnings. Kai and Lan took the stage, their hearts full as they addressed the crowd. "Thank you all for being here tonight," Kai began, his voice steady but filled with emotion. "This foundation represents more than just our experiences. It embodies the strength of community and the power of love. We are here to uplift and inspire, just as you have all uplifted us." As he spoke, he could see Lan's encouraging smile, her presence grounding him. "And tonight, we want to share something personal with you all," he continued, turning to Lan. "Through every challenge we've faced, our love has only grown stronger. I can't imagine a future without you by my side." He dropped to one knee, pulling out a ring that sparkled under the soft lights of the gala. "Will you marry me, Lon?" The room fell silent for a heartbeat before erupting into cheers. Lon, with tears in her eyes, nodded fervently. "Yes. 1,000 times, yes." As Kai slipped the ring onto her finger, the audience erupted in applause. In that moment, surrounded by friends and supporters, they celebrated not only their engagement but also the journey that had brought them to this point. Their love story had come full circle. What began as a test of loyalty had blossomed into a partnership built on trust, respect, and unwavering support. The weeks that followed were filled with excitement as they began to plan their wedding, but they remained focused on their foundation's mission. They continued to hold workshops and networking events, and the engagement only fueled their passion to create an even greater impact. On the day of their wedding, Kai and Lon stood before family and friends, pledging their love and commitment to one another. Surrounded by the community they had built together, their vows were not just a promise to each other but a vow to support those around them. As they shared their first kiss as a married couple, Kai knew that the storms they had weathered only made their love stronger. They were no longer just individuals facing challenges, they were partners committed to uplifting others, using their experiences to inspire hope. In the years that followed, Kai and Lon continued to thrive, both in their personal lives and through their foundation. They welcomed children into their family, and each day, they reminded their kids of the importance of kindness, resilience, and community. Their love story became a legacy, not just for themselves, but for all those they inspired along the way. Through every challenge, they had discovered that love was not merely about the highs, it was about facing the lows together, emerging stronger, and lifting others as they rose. Their journey was a testament to the power of love in the midst of adversity, a love that would endure, inspire, and create lasting change. As Kai and Lon settled into their new life as a married couple and parents, their foundation continued to flourish, creating ripples of positive change throughout their community. Each year, they hosted larger events, drawing in more mentors, sponsors, and eager young entrepreneurs who sought guidance and inspiration. The success stories began to pile up, people who had once felt lost or overwhelmed now standing tall, confident in their newfound abilities. One day, while reviewing the Foundation's annual impact report, Lon suggested they expand their reach beyond their city. "What if we created a series of workshops in neighboring towns? There are so many people who could benefit from what we've built," she proposed, her eyes shining with excitement. Kai nodded thoughtfully, feeling a sense of pride in her vision. "I think that's a brilliant idea. We could use our platform to create a network that spans across the region." They began planning a series of road trips to these towns, bringing in guest speakers, successful entrepreneurs, and local business owners to share their stories. The response was overwhelmingly positive, with attendance growing at each event. They found joy in seeing the spark of ambition igniting in those who attended, and it reignited their own passion for their work. Amidst the whirlwind of their busy lives, Kai and Lon made a conscious effort to prioritize their relationship. They scheduled regular date nights, whether it was a quiet dinner at home or a night out exploring the city. They understood that amid the demands of parenting and their growing foundation, it was essential to nurture the bond that had brought them together in the first place. One evening, as they strolled through a local park, the sun setting behind them, Kai took Lan's hand. "I've been thinking a lot about our journey," he said, his voice contemplative. "From those dark days of uncertainty to where we are now, it's incredible how far we've come." Lon smiled, squeezing his hand. "It really is. And it's not just about us, it's about everyone we've helped along the way. It's a reminder of what love and partnership can achieve." That night, they sat on their porch, sipping tea and reminiscing about their first meeting. They laughed about the little things, the nervousness of their first date, the way they supported each other during tough times, and the deepening of their bond through challenges. As they reflected, Kai realized how much he cherished those quiet moments. "Let's keep pushing forward," he said. "Let's not only expand the foundation but also make sure we're present for each other and for our children." Lon nodded, her heart full. Absolutely. Our family is our foundation, and we need to nurture that as much as we do our work. With that commitment in mind, they planned a family getaway, a chance to reconnect and unwind. They chose a cozy cabin in the mountains, a place where they could enjoy nature and spend quality time together. As they arrived, the fresh air filled their lungs, and the scenic views took their breath away. The days spent in the mountains were filled with laughter, hikes, and shared stories around the campfire. Kai and Lon took turns teaching their children about the importance of resilience and the values they had built their lives upon. They engaged in discussions about dreams and aspirations, encouraging their kids to think about what they wanted to achieve. One night, as they gathered around the campfire, Kai shared a story from his early days of struggle, the moment he realized that true strength came not from wealth, but from the love and support of those around him. His children listened intently, their eyes wide with admiration. "Remember," he said, looking at each of them, "it's not just about succeeding, it's about lifting others as you rise. That's how you create a lasting impact." Lon watched the interaction with pride, knowing that the values they instilled in their children would guide them as they grew. That weekend solidified their family bond, reminding them of the importance of balance between their personal lives and their mission. As the years went by, Kai and Lon continued to grow both personally and professionally. Their foundation flourished into a well-respected institution, celebrated for its contributions to the entrepreneurial community. They received awards and recognition, but what mattered most to them was the difference they made in people's lives. On the 10th anniversary of their foundation, they decided to host a major gala, inviting supporters, beneficiaries, and mentors from across the region. The event was filled with inspiring speeches, success stories, and a celebration of the community they had built. Kai and Lon stood on stage, beaming with pride as they looked out at the faces of those who had benefited from their work. "Tonight, we celebrate not just 10 years of our foundation," Kai said, his voice resonating through the hall. "We celebrate the power of love, resilience, and community. Every one of you has played a role in this journey, and together, we can continue to make a difference." As the evening unfolded, they shared a montage of success stories, showcasing individuals who had transformed their lives through the foundation's support. The room was filled with applause and tears of joy, a testament to the impact of their mission. As the gala concluded, Kai and Lon stepped outside for a moment of quiet reflection. Under the stars, they held hands, taking in the beauty of the night. "We did it," Lon said softly, her heart swelling with emotion. "Look at what we've built together." Kai nodded, his eyes glistening. "And this is just the beginning. We have so much more to accomplish, and I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else." Their journey was a continuous one, marked by love, challenges, and triumphs. They had discovered that life storms only served to strengthen their bond, and their partnership was a powerful force for good. With each passing day, they remained committed to not only each other but to the values that had brought them together in the first place: resilience, compassion, and the unwavering belief that love could change the world. As the years rolled on, Kai and Lan's lives continued to intertwine beautifully, both personally and through their foundation. Their children grew, absorbing the values of empathy and resilience that their parents instilled in them. The family often volunteered together, engaging in community service and encouraging others to do the same. One summer, inspired by their own experiences, Kai and Lon launched a youth mentorship program through their foundation, pairing successful entrepreneurs with high school students interested in business. They wanted to cultivate the next generation of leaders, providing them with the tools and guidance they needed to navigate their own paths. The program was a resounding success. Students arrived eager to learn, and mentors shared invaluable insights. The energy was electric, filled with laughter, brainstorming sessions, and dreams being formed. Kai and Lon watched with pride as the youth thrived, developing friendships and gaining confidence in their abilities. One evening, after a particularly inspiring session, Lon suggested they host a pitch night, where the students could present their business ideas to a panel of judges. "It'll give them a taste of what it's like to present to real investors," she said, her eyes sparkling with enthusiasm. Kai agreed wholeheartedly, and together they organized the event, ensuring the students felt supported and prepared. On the night of pitch night, the auditorium buzzed with anticipation. Parents, mentors, and community members gathered to watch the young entrepreneurs showcase their ideas. The atmosphere was electric, filled with hope and excitement. As the students took the stage one by one, Kai and Lon couldn't help but feel a swell of pride. When the final presentation concluded, the audience erupted in applause. The judges deliberated, and after what felt like an eternity, they announced the winners, those who would receive mentorship and funding to help bring their ideas to life. Kai and Lon exchanged glances, their hearts full as they realized the impact they were making. As the event wrapped up, the family celebrated at home. Their children, beaming with excitement, shared their favorite moments from the night. "Can we do this every year?" one of them asked, eyes wide with enthusiasm. Kai and Lon exchanged knowing smiles. "Absolutely," Kai replied. "This is just the beginning." Inspired by the success of the mentorship program, Kai and Lon decided to expand their foundation's mission even further. They envisioned a series of entrepreneurship camps for youth, where participants could immerse themselves in hands-on activities, workshops, and networking opportunities. They began to develop a curriculum that combined practical skills with the values of teamwork and community. As they worked tirelessly to bring their vision to life, Lon often reflected on their journey. One evening, after the children were asleep, she turned to Kai. "Do you remember those early days when we struggled?" she asked, a soft smile on her face. "It feels like a different lifetime." Kai nodded, warmth spreading through him. "Those challenges shaped us, didn't they? They made us appreciate what we have now." Lan's eyes sparkled with gratitude. "And they taught us the importance of giving back. I can't imagine our lives any other way." As the camps launched, the foundation welcomed eager participants, and each session brought new energy and excitement. The students learned not only about business concepts but also about the importance of social responsibility and community impact. Kai and Lon shared their own stories, encouraging the students to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. One day, during a camp session, a student approached Kai with a heartfelt question. "What kept you going when things were tough? How did you not give up?" Kai smiled, recalling the lessons learned through adversity. "It was love and support. My partner, Lon, never let me face challenges alone. We believed in each other, and that made all the difference. Remember, you don't have to walk this path alone. Seek support, build connections, and lift each other up." The young man nodded, inspired by the insight. Kai realized that their journey had come full circle. What had once been a test of love was now a powerful lesson for the next generation. As the years passed, the foundation grew into a thriving hub of innovation and support. Kai and Lan's children became actively involved, contributing ideas and helping with events. It was a family affair, one built on shared values and a collective vision for a better future. One spring afternoon, as they gathered to celebrate the foundation's anniversary, Kai took a moment to reflect. He looked around at the vibrant atmosphere, filled with laughter, creativity, and passion. "I'm so proud of what we've built together," he said, addressing Lon and their children. "We've turned our challenges into opportunities, not just for ourselves, but for countless others." Lon smiled, her heart swelling with pride. "And it all started with a love that weathered the storm. We've created a legacy that will continue to grow." As they enjoyed the celebration, Kai and Lon exchanged knowing glances, understanding that their journey was far from over. The storms they had faced had only strengthened their resolve, and together, they were determined to keep pushing forward, fueled by love and the desire to uplift others. With each passing year, they remained committed to their mission, knowing that the love that had blossomed in the midst of adversity would continue to guide them, inspire them, and create waves of positive change in the world. Together, they were a force for good, and their love story would be one of resilience, hope, and transformation for generations to come. As Kai and Lan's foundation continued to flourish, they received recognition not only locally but also on a national scale. Their innovative programs and dedication to empowering young entrepreneurs began attracting attention from media outlets and philanthropic organizations. One day, they received an invitation to speak at a prestigious conference focused on social entrepreneurship, an opportunity that could elevate their mission even further. Excited yet apprehensive, Kai and Lon prepared for the conference. They spent countless hours perfecting their presentation, wanting to convey the essence of their journey and the impact of their work. They aimed to inspire others to take similar initiatives in their communities. The day of the conference arrived, and as they stood before a packed auditorium filled with eager listeners, they felt a mix of nerves and excitement. Kai began, sharing the story of their struggles, the challenges they had overcome, and how their love had fueled their commitment to uplift others. Lon followed, emphasizing the importance of community and collaboration in fostering success. As they spoke, they noticed how engaged the audience was. Heads nodded in agreement, and their words resonated deeply with those in attendance. By the end of their presentation, they received a standing ovation, a moment that filled their hearts with gratitude and joy. Afterward, they connected with numerous individuals and organizations eager to collaborate. One conversation led to a partnership with a well-known venture capital firm interested in supporting social enterprises. This collaboration could provide invaluable resources for their foundation and the youth they served. Back home, they discussed the potential partnership, thrilled at the prospects it offered. "This could amplify our impact significantly," Kai said, excitement evident in his voice. "We can reach even more aspiring entrepreneurs and provide them with the resources they need to succeed." Lon nodded, her eyes gleaming with possibility. "And we can develop new programs to address specific needs in the community. This is a chance to really expand our vision." As they worked on finalizing the partnership, they decided to host a community forum to gather feedback and ideas from their supporters. They wanted to ensure that their initiatives remained rooted in the needs and aspirations of the people they served. The forum was a lively event, filled with community members eager to share their thoughts. Kai and Lon listened attentively as participants voiced their hopes and dreams. Ideas flowed, and a sense of collaboration permeated the room. By the end of the evening, they had gathered a wealth of insights that would help shape their future programs. Inspired by the feedback, they launched a new initiative focused on sustainability and social entrepreneurship, incorporating environmental awareness into their curriculum. They believed that teaching young entrepreneurs about sustainable practices would empower them to create businesses that not only thrived financially but also benefited the planet. As the months passed, their foundation continued to evolve. Kai and Lon remained hands-on, participating in workshops and mentoring sessions. They found joy in connecting with the youth, hearing their stories, and watching their confidence grow. One afternoon, during a workshop, a young girl named Maya approached Lon with a shy smile. "I want to start a business that helps people recycle," she said. "I've been thinking about how to make our community cleaner." Lan's heart swelled with pride. "That's a fantastic idea, Maya. What do you have in mind?" Maya explained her vision of a recycling program that would educate the community about proper disposal and promote recycling initiatives. Inspired by her passion, Lon encouraged her to develop a plan. Over the next few weeks, they worked closely together, helping Maya refine her business model and connect with local environmental organizations. When Maya presented her idea at the next community event, the audience was captivated. Her enthusiasm was infectious, and she received overwhelming support. As Kai and Lon watched her shine, they knew they were witnessing the ripple effect of their foundation's work, a young girl, empowered to make a difference, just as they had hoped. As the years went by, Kai and Lan's foundation became a beacon of hope in the community, known for nurturing not only business acumen but also compassion and social responsibility. Their children grew up immersed in this culture of giving back, learning the importance of making a positive impact in the world. One summer, as they prepared for the annual foundation retreat, Kai and Lon took a moment to reflect on their journey. "Can you believe how far we've come?" Kai asked, a smile spreading across his face. "From those early days of uncertainty to this thriving community of entrepreneurs." Lon nodded, her heart full. "It's incredible. And the best part is knowing we've built something that will last, a legacy of love and support for future generations." At the retreat, they gathered with mentors, beneficiaries, and community members, celebrating their collective achievements. As they shared stories of growth, resilience, and transformation, Kai and Lon realized the true power of their mission. It wasn't just about entrepreneurship, it was about fostering a community that believed in itself. As the sun set on another successful retreat, Kai and Lon took a moment to step outside. The stars twinkled above them, and they felt a sense of peace. "We've created something beautiful together," Kai said softly, wrapping his arm around Lon. "Yes, we have," she replied, leaning into him. "And I can't wait to see what the future holds. There are so many more lives to touch, so many more stories to write." With their hearts aligned and their purpose clear, Kai and Lon continued to dream big, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, together, united by their love and commitment to making a difference in the world. Their journey, filled with love, resilience, and hope, was far from over. They were just getting started. As the seasons changed, Kai and Lon found themselves busier than ever. The success of their foundation had sparked interest from various sectors, leading to invitations to collaborate with educational institutions, local governments, and even international organizations. Each opportunity came with the potential to expand their reach and deepen their impact. One particularly exciting invitation came from a global conference on sustainable entrepreneurship. They were invited to present their work on integrating sustainability into business education, and the opportunity to network with international leaders in the field was too good to pass up. After much discussion, they decided to attend, eager to share their experiences and learn from others. In preparation for the conference, they spent hours crafting their presentation, focusing on the unique programs they had developed and the success stories that had emerged from their initiatives. They wanted to showcase how blending social responsibility with entrepreneurship could create lasting change. On the day of the conference, Kai and Lon stepped onto the stage, their hearts racing with excitement and anticipation. As they spoke, they felt the energy of the audience. They shared stories of young entrepreneurs who had transformed their communities, like Maya and her recycling initiative, illustrating the profound impact of their work. After their presentation, they were approached by numerous attendees eager to learn more. One of them was a representative from a multinational corporation that specialized in sustainable products. Impressed by their mission, she proposed a potential partnership to develop a series of workshops that would reach even more aspiring entrepreneurs globally. Back home, the prospect of this collaboration filled them with enthusiasm. "This could open doors for our foundation like never before," Kai said, envisioning the possibilities. "We could leverage their resources to create a global network of young entrepreneurs focused on sustainability." Lon nodded, her excitement mirroring his. "And we can share best practices from our programs while learning from others around the world. It's a chance to expand our impact exponentially." They worked diligently to formalize the partnership, crafting a curriculum that incorporated their existing programs with new ideas gleaned from the conference. As they developed the workshops, they remained committed to their core values, ensuring that the programs emphasized social responsibility and community engagement. The first series of workshops launched successfully, drawing participants from various countries. The energy in the virtual rooms was palpable as young entrepreneurs shared their ideas, challenges, and dreams. Kai and Lon facilitated discussions, fostering connections and encouraging collaboration. During one session, a young man from Brazil shared his vision for a social enterprise that would provide clean drinking water to underserved communities. Inspired by his passion, participants from different countries rallied around him, offering insights, resources, and even forming partnerships to help bring his vision to life. As the workshops continued, Kai and Lon realized they were witnessing the formation of a global community. The young entrepreneurs were not just learning, they were empowering each other, sharing resources, and creating networks that transcended borders. The ripple effect of their work was growing beyond anything they had imagined. One evening, as they reflected on the day's activities, Lon looked at Kai, her eyes filled with wonder. "This is incredible. We've created a space where people can connect and collaborate across the globe." Kai smiled, proud of what they had accomplished. "It's a testament to the power of community. When we come together with shared values and goals, we can achieve so much more." Encouraged by their success, they decided to host an annual global summit, bringing together all the participants from their workshops. The idea was to celebrate their achievements, share insights, and foster deeper connections. As they began planning the summit, they envisioned a vibrant event filled with inspiring speakers, interactive sessions, and opportunities for collaboration. As the date approached, excitement buzzed in the air. Entrepreneurs from different countries arrived, eager to connect and share their stories. The summit opened with a keynote address from a renowned social entrepreneur who spoke about the importance of perseverance and innovation in the face of adversity. Throughout the event, Kai and Lon watched in awe as connections blossomed. Participants exchanged ideas, forged partnerships, and shared laughter. The atmosphere was electric, filled with hope and possibility. During a breakout session, Maya took the stage to share her journey, now a thriving young entrepreneur with her recycling initiative. Her story resonated with many, inspiring others to think about how they could make a difference in their own communities. After the summit, Kai and Lon gathered feedback from participants, thrilled with the positive responses. They realized that their efforts were not just transforming individual lives, they were nurturing a global movement of young entrepreneurs committed to making a difference. As they returned home, Kai and Lon reflected on the impact of their journey. They had started with a simple idea, to help others navigate the challenges of entrepreneurship, but had grown into a force for positive change worldwide. One evening, sitting on their porch under a starlit sky, Lon turned to Kai. "Can you believe how far we've come? It's amazing to see our vision turn into reality." Kai nodded, his heart full. "And it all started with love and determination. I wouldn't change a thing about our journey." They sat in comfortable silence, knowing that their love had been the foundation of their success. It had driven them to push through challenges, inspire others, and create a legacy that would endure for generations. In the years that followed, Kai and Lon continued to expand their foundation's initiatives, fostering innovation, resilience, and social responsibility. Their children grew alongside their mission, embodying the values of empathy and community service. As they gathered around the dinner table one evening, their family discussed plans for the future. Their children proposed ideas for new programs, eager to contribute to the legacy their parents had built. With each new idea, Kai and Lon felt a renewed sense of purpose. They understood that their journey was not just about their own success, it was about cultivating a culture of giving back, empowering future generations to dream big, and nurturing a world where love, resilience, and collaboration thrived. And so, with hearts full of hope and determination, they continued their journey, ready to embrace new challenges, share their love, and create a brighter future for all. Their story was one of transformation, unity, and the profound impact that love and commitment could have on the world. As the years rolled on, Kai and Lan's foundation continued to evolve, solidifying its position as a cornerstone for young entrepreneurs. The annual Global Summit became a highly anticipated event, drawing participants from all corners of the world. Each year, they showcased remarkable success stories and innovative ideas, while fostering a spirit of collaboration and creativity. One year, during a brainstorming session for the upcoming summit, their children proposed an exciting idea, a talent showcase where participants could present not only their business concepts but also their artistic talents. This could include music, dance, art, and even spoken word. It would highlight the creativity that fuels entrepreneurship, their daughter exclaimed, her eyes shining with enthusiasm. Kai and Lon loved the idea, recognizing the value of celebrating diverse talents and perspectives. They quickly set to work planning the showcase, inviting participants to share their skills alongside their business pitches. The excitement surrounding the event grew, and participants began to prepare, eager to showcase their multifaceted talents. When the summit day arrived, the energy in the auditorium was palpable. Participants from different backgrounds gathered, ready to share their stories and talents. The talent showcase was a highlight of the event, with performances that ranged from heartfelt musical numbers to vibrant cultural dances. As the showcase unfolded, Kai and Lon looked around, beaming with pride. The stage became a tapestry of talent, reflecting the diversity and creativity of the young entrepreneurs. One young woman, a talented musician from Nigeria, captivated the audience with her soulful voice, singing about hope and resilience. A group of young men from Brazil performed a dynamic dance that told the story of their community's struggles and triumphs. When it was Maya's turn to present, she combined her business pitch for her recycling initiative with a creative visual display, showcasing the impact of her work through a vibrant art installation made from recycled materials. The audience erupted in applause, clearly moved by her passion and creativity. By the end of the showcase, it was clear that this addition to the summit had enriched the experience for everyone involved. Participants had forged deeper connections, bonded over shared experiences, and celebrated their unique talents. The talent showcase became an annual tradition, reminding everyone that entrepreneurship is not just about business, it's about passion, creativity, and the drive to make a difference. As they returned home from the summit, Kai and Lon reflected on the profound impact the event had on everyone involved. "I love how this year's summit embraced the artistic side of entrepreneurship," Lon said, her eyes sparkling with excitement. "It reminded us that creativity is a powerful force in business." Kai nodded in agreement. "Absolutely. It's a reminder that our mission is not only about financial success but also about nurturing the whole person. We're helping to cultivate leaders who are creative, compassionate, and committed to making a positive impact." Back at the foundation, they continue to refine their programs, always seeking new ways to inspire and empower. They started incorporating elements of mental wellness into their curriculum, recognizing the importance of emotional resilience in entrepreneurship. Workshops focused on mindfulness, stress management, and self-care became integral parts of their offerings. One day, as they were planning a new workshop, Lon suggested inviting a renowned mental health expert to speak about the intersection of mental wellness and entrepreneurship. "It's crucial that we address this aspect of our participants' lives," she said. "Many entrepreneurs face mental health challenges, and we need to equip them with the tools to cope." Kai wholeheartedly agreed, and soon they had a lineup of impactful workshops that included mindfulness practices, stress management techniques, and discussions on work-life balance. Participants responded enthusiastically, eager to explore how mental wellness could enhance their entrepreneurial journeys. As the foundation grew, Kai and Lon also began to expand their outreach to include marginalized communities that often lacked access to resources. They developed partnerships with local organizations to provide scholarships and mentorship opportunities for aspiring entrepreneurs from underserved backgrounds. One day, during a visit to a local community center, they met a young man named Amir, who had a dream of starting a tech company. However, he faced significant obstacles, including a lack of funding and mentorship. Kai and Lon were moved by his determination and offered him a spot in their mentorship program. With their guidance, Amir developed a business plan and gained confidence in his skills. When he presented at the next summit, his pitch was met with enthusiasm, and he even secured funding from investors interested in supporting his vision. As they continued to mentor Amir, they saw firsthand how access to resources and support could change lives. It became a powerful reminder of why they had started the foundation in the first place: to empower individuals to overcome challenges and create positive change in their communities. In the following years, their foundation flourished, transforming countless lives and fostering a spirit of collaboration and innovation. They celebrated milestones together as a family, witnessing the growth of not only the foundation but also the community they had built. One evening, as they gathered for dinner, their children excitedly shared their ideas for new programs, eager to continue the legacy their parents had created. "What if we created a youth ambassador program?" their son suggested. "We could empower young leaders to spread the word about entrepreneurship and community service in schools." Kai and Lon exchanged proud glances. "That's a fantastic idea," Lon exclaimed. "It's a way to inspire the next generation and create a ripple effect of positive change." With renewed energy, they set to work developing the Youth Ambassador program. It aimed to engage young leaders in advocacy, mentorship, and community service, fostering a culture of giving back from an early age. As the program took shape, Kai and Lon felt a sense of fulfillment knowing they were passing the torch to the next generation. Years later, as they sat on the porch of their home watching the sunset, Kai turned to Lon. "Can you believe the journey we've had? It's incredible to see the impact we've made together." Lon smiled, her heart full. And it's just the beginning. The seeds we've planted will continue to grow, creating a legacy of love, resilience, and empowerment for generations to come. Their story was one of unwavering love, commitment, and a shared vision of a better world. Together, Kai and Lon had not only transformed their own lives but had also created a movement that inspired countless others to dream, create, and uplift their communities. The future was bright, and they were excited to see where the journey would take them next. As the years continued to unfold, Kai and Lon found themselves not just leading their foundation but also becoming sought-after speakers in the realms of entrepreneurship and social responsibility. They traveled to various countries, sharing their story and insights, inspiring audiences with their journey of love and resilience. During one of their speaking engagements in Europe, they were invited to a prestigious university to address students studying social entrepreneurship. As they stood before a room filled with eager faces, Kai felt a familiar rush of excitement. It's important to remember, he began, that entrepreneurship isn't just about profits, it's about impact. It's about solving real problems in our communities. After their talk, a student approached them, visibly moved. "Your story resonates deeply with me," she said, her voice filled with emotion. "I've faced numerous challenges trying to start my own business, but hearing how you persevered has inspired me to keep going." Lon smiled warmly. "Remember, every challenge is an opportunity. Surround yourself with supportive people, and don't hesitate to ask for help." As they returned home from the tour, they couldn't shake the feeling that their work had only just begun. Inspired by the energy of the students they had met, Kai and Lon decided to launch a new initiative, a scholarship program specifically aimed at young entrepreneurs facing adversity. This program would provide financial support, mentorship, and resources to help them turn their ideas into reality. With the scholarship program officially established, they spread the word through their network, and the response was overwhelming. Applications poured in from passionate young individuals with innovative ideas but limited means. Each application was a testament to resilience and creativity, and Kai and Lon felt a renewed sense of purpose. During the selection process, they were particularly struck by the story of a young woman named Sophia, who had grown up in a low-income neighborhood. Despite facing numerous obstacles, she had developed a mobile app aimed at connecting local businesses with customers in her community. Her vision was to support local economies while fostering a sense of community. Kai and Lon decided to offer Sophia the scholarship, recognizing her potential to make a significant impact. As they connected with her to discuss the support they could provide, they felt an electric sense of excitement. Sophia was overjoyed. "This opportunity means everything to me. I want to create a platform that empowers my community," she said, her eyes shining with determination. Kai and Lon offered her mentorship and introduced her to industry professionals who could help her refine her app. With their guidance, Sophia worked tirelessly, developing her concept and preparing for her launch. When the day finally arrived for Sophia to introduce her app to the public, Kai and Lon were there to support her. The launch event was filled with excitement and anticipation. Sophia took the stage, her voice steady and confident as she shared her vision and the impact her app would have on her community. As the crowd cheered, Kai and Lon exchanged proud glances. They knew that this was what their foundation was all about, empowering individuals to create change in their own lives and communities. Over the following months, Sophia's app gained traction. Local businesses signed up, and community members embraced the platform, eager to support their neighbors. Sophia's success became a beacon of hope, inspiring others in her community to think big and pursue their dreams. As word of Sophia's achievement spread, Kai and Lon decided to create a series of videos highlighting the success stories of their scholarship recipients. They wanted to showcase the impact of their work and inspire more young entrepreneurs to step forward. The video series was a hit, reaching audiences across social media and drawing attention to the importance of supporting aspiring entrepreneurs. The stories of resilience, innovation, and community spirit resonated with many, and soon they began receiving inquiries from other organizations interested in collaborating. One day, a representative from a prominent media company reached out to discuss a potential documentary highlighting their foundation and its impact on young entrepreneurs. The idea excited Kai and Lon, and they saw it as a unique opportunity to share their message with an even broader audience. As they embarked on the project, they spent countless hours filming, interviewing scholarship recipients, and capturing the spirit of their initiatives. They wanted the documentary to reflect not just their story but the collective journeys of all the young entrepreneurs who had been empowered through their foundation. When the documentary premiered at a local film festival, the auditorium was packed. Kai and Lon watched nervously from the audience, hoping that their vision had translated well on screen. As the film played, they felt a mixture of emotions, pride, joy, and a sense of connection to everyone featured in the film. At the end of the screening, the audience erupted into applause. Many attendees approached Kai and Lon, expressing how moved they were by the stories and the impact of the foundation. It was clear that the documentary had resonated deeply, inspiring others to consider how they could support young entrepreneurs in their own communities. In the following months, the documentary gained recognition, leading to discussions about potential partnerships with schools and organizations interested in implementing similar programs. Kai and Lon felt a renewed sense of purpose as they realized their work could inspire not just individuals but entire communities. As the foundation expanded its reach, they continued to prioritize mental wellness, creativity, and social responsibility in their programs. They hosted workshops on mental health awareness and brought in guest speakers to discuss the importance of maintaining a balanced life while pursuing entrepreneurial dreams. One evening, as they sat in their home reflecting on the whirlwind of activity, Lon turned to Kai, her eyes filled with gratitude. "Look at how far we've come. It's amazing to see the impact we're making, not just in our community but around the world." Kai smiled, feeling a deep sense of fulfillment. And it all started with a desire to help others. "I'm so grateful for this journey and for the love we share that drives us forward." Their conversation turned to the future, and they began brainstorming new initiatives and collaborations. They envisioned expanding their scholarship program, creating mentorship opportunities, and fostering a global network of young entrepreneurs dedicated to making a difference. As they continued to dream and plan, Kai and Lon knew that their work would always be guided by the values of love, resilience, and community. Together, they were determined to leave a lasting legacy, a world where every young entrepreneur had the opportunity to thrive, create, and inspire others. And so, with their hearts aligned and their vision clear, Kai and Lon embarked on the next chapter of their journey, ready to embrace new challenges, uplift others, and continue making a profound impact on the world, one young entrepreneur at a time. As Kai and Lon ventured further into their mission, they felt the weight of their responsibility and the excitement of new opportunities. The foundation had gained significant momentum, and they were now receiving inquiries from global organizations wanting to partner and learn from their model of empowerment. One day, they received a proposal from an international NGO interested in launching a global mentorship program based on their successful initiatives. The organization aimed to connect experienced entrepreneurs with young aspiring leaders in developing countries, leveraging Kai and Lan's framework as a foundation. "Imagine the impact we could have on a global scale," Lon said, her voice brimming with enthusiasm. "This is a chance to extend our reach and help even more young people find their path." Kai nodded, energized by the idea. "Absolutely. We can share our resources and knowledge, but we'll need to ensure that the program remains true to our values, emphasizing community engagement and sustainable practices." They set to work collaborating with the NGO, drawing on their experiences to develop a curriculum for the mentorship program. They organized training sessions for mentors, ensuring they understood the importance of cultural sensitivity in tailored approaches to supporting young entrepreneurs in diverse contexts. As the program launched, Kai and Lon were thrilled to see mentors and ments connecting across borders. They organized virtual meet and greets, fostering relationships that transcended geographical barriers. Stories of transformation began to emerge, with ments reporting increased confidence and clearer paths toward their entrepreneurial goals. One particular success story stood out to them, a young woman named Amina from a rural village in Kenya. Amina had a passion for sustainable agriculture and dreamed of starting an eco-friendly farm that would support her community. With the guidance of her mentor, she developed a business plan and secured funding through a local grant program. When Amina launched her farm, it quickly gained attention for its innovative practices and commitment to sustainability. Kai and Lon were overjoyed to hear how Amina was not only creating jobs for her community but also educating others on sustainable farming techniques. Inspired by her success, they decided to feature Amina in a special segment of their upcoming documentary series, highlighting the global impact of their mentorship program. The episode would showcase the diverse stories of young entrepreneurs who had transformed their dreams into reality through the support of their mentors. As filming continued, Kai and Lon remained deeply involved, ensuring that each story was told authentically. They conducted interviews with ments and mentors, capturing the essence of their journeys and the connections they had forged. The stories were powerful, illustrating the ripple effect of mentorship and collaboration. Meanwhile, the Foundation's scholarship program continued to thrive, attracting even more applicants eager to receive support. Kai and Lon decided to host a gala event to raise funds for the program, inviting local businesses, philanthropists, and community leaders to come together for a night of celebration and giving. As they planned the gala, they envisioned an evening filled with inspiring speeches, performances by young entrepreneurs, and a silent auction featuring artwork and products created by scholarship recipients. They aimed to showcase the talent and creativity of those they had supported, transforming the event into a celebration of community and innovation. On the night of the gala, the atmosphere was electric. Attendees mingled, sharing stories of their experiences and the impact the foundation had made in their lives. Kai and Lon opened the event with heartfelt speeches, expressing their gratitude to everyone who had supported their mission. As the evening progressed, the talent showcase featured young entrepreneurs who shared their stories through art, music, and dance. One young artist displayed a series of paintings inspired by her journey of overcoming obstacles, while a group of young musicians performed a song they had written about the power of community. The highlight of the evening came when Amina, joining virtually from Kenya, shared her story and the impact the mentorship program had on her life. Her passion and determination resonated deeply with the audience, and her heartfelt words sparked a wave of applause and support. As the gala concluded, Kai and Lon were thrilled to see the generosity of their community. Funds raised that night would directly support their scholarship program, allowing them to expand their reach even further. In the following months, the foundation continued to grow, attracting attention from media outlets and potential partners eager to collaborate. Kai and Lon realized that their story was becoming a beacon of hope for many, inspiring others to take action and support aspiring entrepreneurs. As they reflected on their journey, they often found themselves discussing the future of their foundation. What if we created a global network of youth ambassadors? Kai suggested one evening, excited by the idea. They could share their stories and inspire others in their communities. Lan's eyes lit up. That's brilliant. We could train them to be advocates for entrepreneurship and social responsibility, creating a community of changemakers. They quickly set to work, developing a program that would empower young leaders to act as ambassadors in their communities. These ambassadors would receive training, mentorship, and resources to facilitate workshops, spread awareness about entrepreneurship, and inspire others to pursue their dreams. The first cohort of youth ambassadors was chosen from various countries, each bringing their unique perspectives and experiences. They connected through online platforms, sharing ideas and collaborating on initiatives that would benefit their communities. As the ambassadors began their work, Kai and Lon watched with pride. One ambassador from India organized a workshop for local youth, teaching them the basics of starting a small business. Another from Brazil hosted a community event focused on environmental sustainability, combining entrepreneurship with conservation efforts. The impact of the ambassadors program began to ripple through the communities they served. Young people who had once felt marginalized or uncertain about their futures were now finding their voices and stepping into leadership roles. The spirit of entrepreneurship was igniting passion and creativity, leading to positive changes. As the Foundation's initiatives flourished, Kai and Lon remained grounded in their mission, continually reminding themselves of the values that had guided them from the beginning. They understood that their journey was not just about personal success, it was about uplifting others and creating a lasting impact. One evening, as they sat together reflecting on their progress, Lon turned to Kai with a sense of gratitude. "I can't believe how many lives we've touched. It's incredible to see the ripple effect of our work." Kai smiled, feeling a deep sense of fulfillment. "And it all started with our shared vision and love for one another. Together, we've created something truly special." As they moved forward, they felt a renewed sense of purpose, ready to embrace whatever challenges lay ahead. With their hearts aligned and their vision clear, Kai and Lon were committed to continuing their journey of love, resilience, and empowerment, ensuring that every young entrepreneur had the opportunity to thrive and inspire change in their own communities. Their story was one of hope, courage, and the profound impact that comes from believing in oneself and others. Together, they were shaping a future where dreams could flourish, and the spirit of entrepreneurship could ignite a wave of positive change around the world. As the years passed, Kai and Lan's foundation blossomed into a global movement, touching countless lives and fostering a new generation of entrepreneurs. Their dedication to empowering others had created a tapestry of stories woven from resilience, creativity, and hope. One day, during a reflective moment at their annual gala, they stood together on stage, gazing out at the vibrant community they had nurtured. Young entrepreneurs, mentors, and supporters filled the room, each person a testament to the impact of their shared vision. Kai took a deep breath, his heart swelling with pride. "This is what we dreamed of," he said, his voice resonating with emotion. "Together, we have created a community where dreams can take flight." Lon smiled, feeling the warmth of the moment. "And it's just the beginning. Each of you carries the spirit of change within you. Continue to support one another, and remember that your journeys are not just yours, they're part of a larger story, a story of hope and transformation." As the applause echoed around them, Kai and Lon exchanged a knowing glance, feeling grateful for the journey they had embarked on together. Their love had not only driven them to overcome challenges but had also inspired a movement that transcended borders and brought people together. In the months that followed, they continued to expand their initiatives, focusing on mentorship, creativity, and mental wellness. They celebrated the successes of their scholarship recipients and youth ambassadors, sharing their stories far and wide to inspire even more young people. One evening, as they sat on their porch, watching the sunset paint the sky in hues of orange and pink, Lon turned to Kai, her eyes reflecting the warmth of their journey. "We've created something truly beautiful together," she said softly. Kai nodded, feeling a deep sense of fulfillment. "And it will continue to grow, fueled by the love and resilience we've shared. We've planted seeds that will flourish long after we're gone." With their hearts intertwined and their visions shining brightly, they knew that their legacy would endure, a legacy built on love, empowerment, and the belief that every individual has the power to make a difference. Together, they had transformed their dreams into reality, creating a world where hope thrived and young entrepreneurs could rise to meet their destinies. And so, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow over their lives, Kai and Lon looked forward with hope and determination, ready to embrace the next chapter of their incredible journey, one filled with promise, possibility, and the unwavering belief that together, they could change the world.